And welcome back to Cattenvîr. Oh, a stray mulefoal has starved to death. That is not good to see. Was it one of the ones in the cages, I wonder? It may have been. No, that was a foal. Where was it kept? I imagine it would have to have been up here, but I'm not going to be able to really worry about that for now. Things have been moving along. As you can see up here, we have built a rather large farm that's going to be growing outside crops, and I am in the process of trying to build a farmer's workshop down here. Construction has, however, been suspended, and I suspect it may continue to be suspended because no one will get out of the way, I bet. I may need to... Yeah, I'm going to have to move it, because I'm fairly sure all of these puppies are going to constantly get in the way. Okay. Oh, perhaps not. No, I'm fairly sure it's... Construction nearly done. Okay. I'll leave it there then. See if someone will actually finish building it. No, they were unable to complete it. Damn it. Okay, we need to build a farmer's workshop. The reason for this is that without one, we're not going to be able to make any pigtail fiber. And one of the big problems that we're having in the fort at the moment is that a lot of people are unhappy because they're wearing tattered old clothing. Not least are some people in our military and even the Baron. I can accept why the Baron is getting a little bit annoyed with that. He's a Baron and he's got tattered clothing. So we're going to need to start up a cloth industry. I've already gone ahead and I've started to make a couple of leather shirts, trousers and robes, though it'll take time. We'll need leather for that. On that note, perhaps I should go ahead and butcher some animals. It is the 1st of Galena, 130. Right. We've also got some migrants in here that I'm going to have to check out shortly. Oh, I really don't want to have to butcher any puppies. That would be terrible. We've got an awful lot. Got a lot of kittens as well. Really don't want to have to butcher any puppies, but I really don't think I'm going to have much of a choice. We don't really have much else that's really breeding, so... I'm so sorry for this. Well, no, I'm going to have to just let them become dogs first, otherwise I'm not going to get much leather off them. Ah, that's terrible, though. Having to butcher puppies. I'm a monster. What we really want is an animal that isn't so big that it needs a lot of food, but is big enough that you get plenty of leather when it's mature, and it matures quickly. I'm not sure what kind of animal that would be. If anyone has an idea, a suggestion for a good livestock animal that we can repeatedly butcher in order to get leather, then do let me know. But things are progressing in other areas a little bit more smoothly. Aavak is still a bit pissed off that he's got tattered clothing and is still very traumatized by the fact that someone, for a brief moment of time, had a better room than him, but I'm working on making him a dining hall that he'll like, that will hopefully mitigate some of those negative feelings. As you can see in here, we've also been tiling out the new kitchen area, but that is going to take some time because people are hauling the stones down very, very slowly, as, you know, they will do, considering they're hauling stones. One thing I should probably do is tell them to haul blocks instead. That might have sped this up, actually, especially considering we get lots more blocks. The only problem with that is it takes forever for them to make any blocks. Let me go ahead and add a couple more production orders. I'm not going to change what I've told them to do at the moment because we are actually so short on time. I feel like I'm racing against the inevitable tantrum spiral at the moment. Blocks. Rock blocks we're going to want. There we go. Make 30. And make another 30. And, in fact, make another 30 as well. There we go. Right, that should help a little bit. But I'll let them continue to hold down. Once we've got this area tiled, I'll set up the 2 stockpiles that we're going to need for these 3 kitchens to work. And then I'll start work on the brewery area as well. But we did have some migrants, so I'm going to flick over to Dwarf Therapist and see what we've got to work with. I'm not going to bother bringing you along with me just to see how many migrants we've got, because you'll see how many migrants we got when I introduce who got renamed. So I shall see you in a few minutes. And welcome back. As you can see, we've gotten 8 new migrants. We've got Dwarf, who is, I believe, Are you a druid? Yes, you're a druid. Well done. Dwarf and Nidawa, who are fish smiths, along with Guthan. We also have Drew as a new food smith. And finally, we have Alec, Chris, and Admiral Nessence as labourers. Welcome to the fort, one and all. Now, let's flick it back to Dwarf Fortress. And let's see what kind of nonsense you can get up to. I'm sure you're up to something no good. No, I jest, of course. None of the people who migrate to Cattenvîr could possibly be up to no good. Oh, hang on a second. Is that right? Yes, it's right. Never mind. I was having a little bit of a worry there. Now, we do have a couple more beds. Let's see. Can we place these down? Hopefully we can. Let's place one here. And another one there. And there. And finally here. Fantastic. Have we got any cabinets, I wonder? Let's have a quick look. Needs cabinets, so no. But now all we need are a couple of doors, and we can get a couple of you some bedrooms. Unfortunately, that's going to probably take some while. Actually, I think we may have some doors, just not the doors that I want for Aavak's room. Yes, we do. Fantastic. Okay. Let's get Dolomite door down. Gabbro, I think that was. Granite. And another Dolomite door. And we've got two... Oh no, another granite door. And is it two shell doors? Yes. Fantastic. The ashen door is going to be for Aavak's quarters. There we go. Let's get these rooms set up then. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And just a few more down here as well. Another 3. Is that set up? Yes, it was. Good. There we go. That's brilliant. A couple of people now can have their own rooms, which I'm sure they have been waiting for a very, very long time. Though, knowing everyone's luck, it'll be one of the new migrants who nabs one of those rooms first. The early bird catches the worm, as the saying goes. Right, now that that door is in place, we can get one of these tables to be the dining room. And Aavak can stop complaining so much. There we go. To Aavak. Enjoy. Now, will your noble screen show that you have that? Yes. Fantastic. You've got a fine dining room. Brilliant. Now, you do need a better office, and that will come soon, but the tomb, that's probably a little bit a ways. Unless they've made some more progress on that than I was expecting. Oops. Let's have a look. Well, we've carved this area out, ready for some coffins. Let's put those in first. Though this obviously isn't going to be the tomb. What I was thinking is of digging down somewhere through here and actually having a tomb area. But then, let me just double check. Is that cutting into the area where it needs to be? Might be, you know. I'm not sure. Let me just double check. Let me position my mouse properly. We may be in a bit of trouble. No, we're good. Okay, phew. Just as well, because I hadn't remembered that. That would have been my own silly fault. Right, let's get all of these coffins placed. And then finally, the people who've had to watch their pets just decay will hopefully get some satisfaction out of knowing that at least their memory was put in a tomb. Or a coffin. But where am I going to put Aavak's tomb then? I may need to dig out in this direction perhaps and have some tombs. I could do. I certainly don't have any room to build a tomb down here though. This... Oh, what just happened there? Oh dear. Damn it! Don't be possessed. We don't like possession. We like people to actually have some skill. Oh, and you've stolen one of Jeff's workshop. That's just great. Damn it all. And it looks like we may be out of wood soon. Oh, that's not good. However, we have quite a few trees growing in here. Let's see, are you going to stop and complain? No? You're going to go off and do other things? Okay, fair enough. Let's cut down some trees. We've let them grow long enough. We should have plenty in here now as well. Let's just position this along this wall. All the way down. There we go. Chop those trees to your heart's content. There aren't actually as many as I thought. Damn it. Too many shrubs in there, I think. Now, where's that possessed fellow? Is he still hauling things to the carpenter's workshop? It looks like. He's got a crate. Or at least it looked like he had a crate. What's he got in there now? Okay, you've got an oaken cabinet. I can only assume that you're not... No, actually you are going to use that. That's a little bit concerning. Ash log, Sagaro log, Alder log, rough yellow saspatine. Okay, well, I'm interested to see what you make. If only this wasn't... it would have been so good to have another legendary carpenter. Damn it. But I don't know if there's anything that contributes to the kind of strange mood someone gets. I know if someone is sufficiently depressed, it can lead to a macabre or a fell mood. But otherwise, I've not heard of that their mood or certain conditions that they're under affecting the type of mood they get. Again, if anyone happens to know, do leave a comment. But I think we're almost there. We just need that last bit of, well, actually 2 pieces of shale laid, and then I can actually designate that as a stockpile. And it looks like it might be coming up here, actually. That would be rather awesome. Now, have people already taken these places? Yes. Davy King has got that one. Bob Ross has got the small room. Oh, bless him. He doesn't need much. He's happy with the small room. No one's taken that one. No one's taken that one either. Or that one. Or that one. Okay, well, I guess we need to give them a bit more time to realize that there are actually rooms up for grabs. I'm surprised, though. Now, how are you guys going? Ah, right. Fantastic. You've actually finished the stockpiles. Right, let's get these ones designated. This will be a prepared food stockpile. So let's just change the settings here. We don't want any animals down here. Actually, this will be food and drink, so we're going to need to enable both of these. Or at least this. We don't want any meat. We only, well... Actually, prepared food is turned on. So... all we really need to do is disable just random odds and sods. So we'll block. No, we want to forbid plants. Now, this is the question. If I forbid plants, will that forbid prepared food that is made from plants? I forget. I may have to look that up. But, in fact, I think I best look that up before I start messing around with this stockpile. But for now, we'll just allow plants in it. So we'll permit plants until later on, and then I'll set it up properly. This one would want... well, I'm not going to set up the barrels or anything there yet. But on that note, I'm going to pause the recording. I'm going to hit the wiki, find out exactly whether or not I can just leave prepared food turned on in the stockpile, or whether I need to actually tell them what kinds of prepared food are allowed in the stockpile. And when you return, I should have designated all of this ready with the stockpile down there as well. We've got a human diplomat. Oh, Lord. Just what we need. But more rock pots have been made. But as I was saying, I will have the kitchens all built, hopefully, and the second stockpile and all of the interactions between those stockpiles set up. So I shall see you in a few moments. And welcome back. I have finished designating the stockpiles and the kitchens to be built. Also, Incido has begun his mysterious construction. I was just alerted to. Let's actually have a look at what he's going to be using. Okay, we've got the oaken cabinet, the ash logs, Sagaro rib wood logs, alder logs, rough yellow saspatines, stray cow bones, 16 of, turkey gobbler bones, 6 of, horse bone, 14 of, and rough levin opals. Fair enough. I can't wait to find out what you make with all of that. It'll be expensive, I hope. Now, down in the kitchens, I have set up a bunch of things to be accepted. For example, this is where raw materials is going to be stored so that the kitchens can take from that, and then they will give the prepared meals to this one. So what I've got in here is all types of meat, all types of fish, not unprepared fish, so that's going to go into the fishery area. We've got eggs. We've got some plants. I've gone through the list of plants that we have and deselected the ones that we can't actually cook with. We've got all cheeses. Cheese plant. I guess maybe there is a milk plant in one mod somewhere. We've got some milled plants, specifically dwarven wheat flour, dwarven sugar, longland flour, and whipvine flour. I've turned off all the dyes because we're not going to cook with dyes. Now, rocknut paste, I assume we can cook with that. I've never actually made it, so I don't know. Press materials as well, the rocknut press cake and honey beeswax cake. Again, I think we could cook with that. I'm not sure on that one. But they will all be stored there, and once we've got a little bit more time and everything is set up, I will actually turn off take from anywhere. Though, actually, this one may still take from anywhere, but this one certainly won't. And currently, all we've got that we allow in here are drinks from animals or from plants and prepared food. Now, I'm hoping that's set up the right way, but if you happen to know that I've made a mistake there, do let me know. Oh, hello, noble dwarf. There is much to discuss. Indeed, we are noble. What? Hang on. He's a vampire lawgiver? I'm a little bit concerned about this. I must confess. Well, I suppose as long as they're good trading partners, I'm not going to complain too much. As long as they're not coming here to try and buy our blood, even then, I guess it's alright if they're willing to pay for it and they don't take it all. You know what? I'm being far too finicky about who we're trading with. As long as their money is good, and as long as they don't intend to hurt anyone, that is, if they are going to trade for blood, it's consensual, then I suppose there's no problem. Do we have any traders, or was it just a diplomat that came here? It might just be a diplomat. That'd be rather interesting. Let's actually have a look at them. It looks like they're here by themselves. Yes, lawgiver, vampire. I mean, he's upfront with the fact that he's a vampire, so, you know. He is incredibly muscular. His hair is extremely long. His thin, irised, fern-green eyes are close set. His ears have large, hanging lobes. His nose is quite long. His somewhat high eyebrows are quite long, and his hair is white. His skin is brown. Okay. Creature prone to great ambition. Yeah, that's true. That is one way you could describe us. Okay, it's such a pleasant place you've carved out for yourselves. Keep your thoughts away from our pleasant place carved out for ourselves. Thank you very much. Right, let's go ahead and set these up for burial. And hopefully that will stop a few issues that might crop up later down the road. Ooh, what just happened there? Ah, what have I done? Snatch and protect the children? Oh, balls. And I've paused it. Unpaused it now. Where are they? I see them not. Have they been destroyed utterly? Are they running into the fort? I think they might be. Are our military running after them? I haven't got a clue what was going on there. Hopefully they haven't just made off with one of our children. That would be terrible. Oh. Someone's gotten... Oh, crap. You know what I think is going on over there? I suspect... Got some ambushes. Oh, no. Just animals? Well, I don't mind animals. Go ahead, bring them in. We'll see if they are a breeding pair and do something with that. Oh, the human caravan has arrived. I was wondering when you'd show up. Oh, the tree tamer has created Burdan, a ashen grate. All right, let's check out Burdan, the ashen grate. The ceiling of walking. Fair enough. It's worth 56,000 dwarf bucks, though. Bloody hell. This is an ashen grate. All crafts dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with tapered baguette-cut yellow saspatines, decorated with ash, saguaro ribwood, alder, and horsebone, and encircled with bands of turkey bone. This object is adorned with hanging rings of cow bone. On the item is an image of a octagon cut gem in Levin opal. Fair enough. You made a picture of a cut gem with a gem. I approve. Gemception. Ha-ha! Our kitchens are ready. It's been an honor, noble Aavak. I bid you farewell. You know what? You're quite a pleasant vampire, I must say. Oh, no, really? They are attacking our guards. The swines. Right, let's have a look. How many of them are there? We've got a goblin axeman. We also have another goblin axeman. A goblin mace man. Goblin axeman. A human bowman. Is that one of yours? I mean, you've got a lot of dudes over there. I can only assume you're going to be able to take these guys on. I'm tempted just to watch. I know that's terrible of me. But the fight hasn't come to us yet. And if these guys can take them out without any threat to us, then I'm happy to let them. And, of course, you know, if they break the caravans and all of their goods just spill out onto the floor, oh, well, I'll just guess I'll have to keep them. It'll be terrible. But that will annoy them somewhat. Right, all of their guards are just swarming the ambush. If this was a siege, I'd probably go out and help, because there'd be absolutely no way that they would survive. But it's a caravan, and they're going to have fairly well-trained caravan guards. So they'll probably be able to take care of it themselves. And then we'll just go out and hoover up all of the goods. That is the goods from the goblins. Well done, caravan guards. You've done a fantastic job there. And you're chasing them down. Good, good. Lots of blood. I approve goblin blood anyway. Oh, what happened there? Oh dear. A merchant has gone berserk. Why? Is he just really unhappy? Oh, and that's sad. He's being shot by his own people. I have no idea what happened there. Why he went berserk specifically. Where's the snatcher? Oh, okay. He's been caught in the cage trap. I approve of this. I think we've got a couple of new goblins now. Oh, crap. A human merchant has gone stark raving mad. Okay. This is possibly not good. I think they've seen too much combat. Maybe they've been on the road for a very, very long time. And one humped camel has gone stark raving. Oh, my goodness. I have no idea what's going on anymore. It's gone crazy. In fact, it has literally gone crazy. The whole situation has gone crazy. And I think they're being taken out by their own forces at this point. That is so sad. So terribly sad. I don't even know what to think. I think the caravans have literally just bailed, though. And that's unfortunate. I would have liked to have traded with them, honestly. Are all of my... You mercenary little gits. They are literally rushing out there. They're not even letting the fight finish before they're running out there to try and gather up all the goods. I don't know. I can't say I approve of this. Except, unless there's loads of stuff on the floor there. Oh my lord, there are lots of things. Well, I take back what I was saying about not approving. Also, they're now grabbing up all the clothes. That's pretty cool. But I can't help but feel that that polite vampire fellow is going to be a little bit dismayed that the caravan he was traveling with suddenly is not. And we have inherited their goods. But I swear, it was all above board. We had no hand in their tragic fate. Funnily enough, they shouldn't have even died. I mean, their guards were more than capable of taking those guys out. But alas... It would seem that it was all too much for those poor merchants. They'd seen too much blood. I don't know what they've seen on the way here. They've probably been through hell and back, and this was just the final straw. And it's kind of a sad way to go, really. They maybe have been really close to getting home as well. Home was just around the corner. They just had to make it one more stretch on the trip, and they would have been safe. But no, they are now dead. I feel bad. But... we are going to have a lot of stuff for our kitchens, which is good. I am a little bit concerned about our food situation. I mean, I know it says we've got food source 1,777, but I don't quite trust that. Let's have a look at prepared meals. We've only got 338 prepared meals. And considering we've got over 200 people, that's not even enough for 2 meals each. When you think about it like that, we actually need a lot more. Ooh. Another girl. In the middle of all this chaos... the dwarves, they don't really care. They'll just carry on giving birth. Fair enough. Now, on the plus side, they will be going out there and hopefully grabbing bunches of clothes. So, you know, there is that. Oh, man. The poor dead wagoneer. And his poor dead horse. Oh, I mean, they're just running up past the insane merchant and just gathering things. Oh, wait. These two, the bowman and the maceman. That I'm a little bit concerned about, honestly, because if if they're hanging around because that merchant is here, and that merchant is completely stark raving mad and isn't about to leave, where is that snatcher? Then they may also go stark raving mad with time, and that would probably be significantly more dangerous for me to deal with. Right, I need to find out where that snatcher is. Oh no, he's right next to someone who does actually have a baby. No. Stop him. Is that a baby? It's a dwarven child. Maybe he is looking literally for a baby, though. Let me just check your inventory there. You got a bag. Is there anyone in that bag? No? No contents, water covering. Okay. Well, if he comes too close to the fort, he will be utterly destroyed. But I'm willing for him to just flee at this point. There's too much going on. So maybe I should have our archers go and stand in the sniper posts, considering that we are having a lot of activity from the snatchers at the moment. We managed to catch a few, but there are quite a lot still moving around. And so many bloody notifications. My goodness. Well, I'm going to let things calm down a little bit. It's probably going to take some time. I'm going to allow our dwarves to go out there and rather cruelly just loot everything from in front of the stark raving mad merchant. It's going to take them a hell of a long time to do that, because there is so much for them to go and gather. And as you can see, everyone's moving a little bit slowly because there's so much going on in the fort. This is the fate of any fort that gets pretty big into the 200s. But I'm going to go ahead and let them do that. I'll set up these kitchens down here with production orders. And we're already starting to store some things. Awesome. And soon we will have all of the actual cooking happening down here. And soon after that, we will have the brewing down here as well. Once we've actually got that part set up, then we will have more or less the entire production of our food and drink that we've got above mirrored down here, only a bit more efficient. The only thing that we'll lack is the butcher and the fish cleaners, but they'll come with time. I don't think that's as important to get down here as it is to have the kitchens and the brewing all running. But that is it for me. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, despite all of the chaos that was going on outside, or perhaps because of it even. We all like a little bit of blood, but I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. I hope you'll be joining me in the next. But until then, and as always, do take care.